I'm sorry. I heard about your father. It sucks.
We haven't talked much lately. We started to get along. You know the kind of relationship we had.
I hear you. Let me know if you need anything. You want to talk? Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. What do you think?
So you.
Right?
I'm picking up his urn tomorrow.
Where?
Downtown on 3rd. Where the church used to be.
I see. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Have you thought of what you're gonna do with it?
I'll think about it.
By the way, have you seen an okay TV at the store? Just anything that kind of works. Something that I can have in my room.
Nope. Have not seen any of that. I'll let you know when I do.
I really appreciate it.
I need something I can move some dirt with.
Do you mean a shovel?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, excuse me? Your change?
The things that man must have gone through. The death of his wife must have really messed him up.
He was like that before she did it.
Did what?
You don't know what happened?
What happened?
She killed herself. She couldn't stand it anymore. That crazy man did it to her. She was so pretty.
What did he do?
He was convinced the end of the world was coming, began warning everybody to get prepared for Judgment Day or something like that. No one paid any attention to him, so he decided to do something about it.
So what did he do?
Began taking home all kinds of animals to save them from what he called the corruption of the world, make sure they survive the catastrophe.
Like Noah's Ark.
He was breaking into people's farms and other private properties to take those animals home. Then he got busted. His wife couldn't take it anymore and took her own life. He's always been involved in some weird thing.
I wonder what's going through people's heads when they do things like this.
I don't think there's much in his head. He's just crazy. People say he has a daughter, but nobody's ever seen her. You like that?
Yeah. Thank you. Do me a favor. When you see Rick, tell him to drop it off at my mom's and to plug it in.
I'm not your assistant.
Sorry, Jay. I'm not trying to sound demanding.
I'm just pulling your leg.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Call me if you need to talk, okay?
Yeah. He left us for real.
That's how things are, sweetheart. We're born and then we die. Those are constants in human life.
I guess there's that.
The only thing we can do is do our best and try to enjoy as much as we can of our time here.
What's the point then? It feels like we're just playing cards until the day we die. There must be something more than just nothingness.
I don't know what else is there, honey.
Do you ever find yourself looking at yourself from the outside? You know, contemplating the absurdity of things and just wondering why things are the way they are. You know?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I mean, like, choosing the scenario of the game, looking at different ones, and then having a hard time figuring out which one's real.
Joder, Andrea. Can you please open the door? Thank you.
You okay?
I don't feel anything. Sorry, not here.
You know that I like you, right?
I need you to get dressed.
What?
I want to be alone. Stop it.
So that's it? You're just gonna get rid of me like that?
Just needed to see if I can feel something. I need to be alone now. Thank you for bringing the TV. My mother really appreciates you.
Can I see you tomorrow?
Inside, you'll find all his belongings: clothes, tools, photographs, everything. Also, I left the envelope on the table. The monthly payment will be transferred to us from the account you gave us. And we took care of all the paperwork, so you don't have to worry about that. Are you gonna be okay? I'm sorry this happened to you. Your father was a good man. You sure can count on him when things got ugly. Something rare these days. We're sure gonna miss him. If you need anything, call me, all right?
Identity. Self. Isolation.
Look. Hey. There's nothing. Get your ass out of here. This is private property. Hey.
Ah, he don't give a fuck.
Fucking A.
Next time, keep the windows closed. Where are you headed?
I don't know.
You seem lost.
You seem to be a very curious person. You want to know what I do with these rocks?
I think I know what you do with them.
Do you have faith?
What? What do you mean?
You think much about where you're headed? You gotta have something, some kind of ritual, something to do every day to bring yourself home. 'Cause when the shit hits the fan and things don't turn out the way you want, it's the only thing that's left. Everyone's so wrapped up in what they see, yet they see nothing. They just hang on to what is impermanent. They think it's going to last, but everything fades. Everything fades. What is left then? You just gotta do a little every day. It's like watering a plant. It's a beautiful thing to watch it grow. But when it's done, you gotta find something else.
You're having a productive morning, aren't you? What are you doing with so many rocks, you fool? Are you building a cathedral or something? Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
It's not supposed to make sense.
I guess not. I guess not. You just couldn't be like everybody else, could you? You've done enough harm to the people around you. I don't think you should be around other people. Where are you heading? Come on, I'll give you a ride.
I appreciate the gesture, but I will keep walking.
You're not being very nice to me. I offered you a ride out of courtesy, and you're refusing my gesture?
That's right.
I'm doing you a favor. Come on.